Hello and welcome to the first podcast of 2019. Well, we're calling the PPM Pulse Podcast. Kind of a tongue twister there, but that's what we're going to try to call it. And hopefully I'll remember to call it that each and every time we start. A couple things right off the bat. Number one, address change. If you change your address, if you move, you need to let us know that you're moving so that we can keep our records up to date. It's a problem if we try to do billing or something like that. The billing addresses don't match up. We try to send cards out or information out and it bounces back to us that it's the wrong address. So remember, if you move or change address, put us on that list of people to notify that your address has changed. Number two, teach like your person's going to be coming up to us the next day to be tested. The reason I say that is we've had several folks come up because they want to become instructors. They've taken a CPR class with one of our instructors, and when they get here, they don't even know how to take an infant's pulse. They have no idea what a brachial pulse is. They have no idea why we have to take a brachial pulse on an infant. Clueless. Well, you tell me, how did you teach a BLS class to this student who now has your name as the instructor on a BLS card, and they don't even know where to find a pulse on an infant? So in this case, the person had just taken that class 2 months prior to coming here to become an instructor. They did not get accepted into our training center. They were told they need more classroom. They need to take a class. They need to learn what they're doing before they can even apply to become an instructor. So yeah, keep that in mind. If you're teaching somebody, there are no shortcuts. We need to do everything we need to do so that we meet all the qualifications for that class, because you never know where that student's going to go, or lo and behold, actually have to do CPR on someone. So this is not about, hey, here's your card. No, do the class the way it's supposed to be done. Okay, I don't want to ever see that happen again. Okay, let's talk about money, my favorite topic. Yeah, right. Anyway, the bottom line is our numbers are way off this year. A couple reasons why they're way off. One, fake CPR classes. That seems to be the number one issue. We've got a lot of the people that we actually called and got in touch with and said, hey, listen, you're due for CPR refresher. We were told, oh, we've already gotten our update. We said, oh, okay, well, that's good. And they said, yeah, we did it online. We said, well, if you did it online, did an instructor come out and do the skills with you? Did they come out and make sure you did all the things on the mannequin? No, we did the whole thing online. So trying to explain to them that that was actually a fake class, when they say, oh, well, my supervisor said it was okay, or my nursing home said it was okay, JACO does not say it's okay. So they will actually nail that when they come in to do an inspection. So yeah, they are fake CPR classes. Trying to get that out to all the students that are involved, very difficult. So that'll be a challenge for us in this new year to try to explain to people that, hey, there are such things as fake CPR classes. Price increases. The price now for a basic life support card has gone off 50 cents. You should have already received notices about that, about Heart Association increased some more prices on more cards. We actually had a flash sale not that long ago in reference to BLS cards and things so that you could try to get in on this before the price went up. But the BLS card will now be $7 a card. Okay? Still not much when you look at what some of the other places charge for their cards, but $7 for every BLS card. The Heart Saver cards have not changed. They'll still be around $21 a card. So that's the difference in those two types of cards. When you go to place your order for cards, we're going to request that you buy a minimum of 5 cards when you buy your cards. The reason for this is we have instructors that buy 1 card every day, and literally it takes us as much time to send 1 card as it does 5 cards. So on Monday morning, buy yourself 5 cards, and you don't have to buy 1 on Tuesday, 1 on Wednesday, 1 on Thursday. There's no logic to that. So 5 card minimum. You can mix and match. So if you buy some Heart Savers, some BLS, but you can mix and match. Minimum of 5 card order. That keeps us less time sending cards out to you, you less time trying to get cards from us. Now just common sense, makes sense. The other thing which I'm not wild about, but we're going to be forced to do because of the loss of numbers, is we're now going to offer a membership fee. The membership fee is going to be $50 a year to remain with the training center. Those of you that are tied into nonprofits call the office so that we can work out arrangements for your nonprofit group as far as membership fees. So unfortunately, we have to do that. The price is $50. That was in the last almost year or 2 years. We've been signing agreements that notify you of that price increase. So again, that is a membership fee, $50 every year to work with our training center. I'm sorry we have to do that, but in order to keep the lights on, nothing has gone down. And we've done so many of these things for free for 29 years. It's catching up to us, and we have to charge at least something to keep us operational. And I do apologize in advance for that. Admin fees. The admin fee for us sending out your card, in other words, there are some of you that are still sending in your roster. We fill the card out, we send it to your student. Those administrative fees are going to $5 per card now. And remember, I'm going to add one more thing to that. If you send us wrong information, i.e. wrong email addresses, we send the card and then we get a call from the student saying, I never got my card. Well, it's because the email address was wrong, which means then we've got to go back in, fix everything, and resend it. If we have to do that, we're going to charge you just as if we just sent you another card. So instead of a $5 admin fee, it'll be a $10 admin fee. So the key to this is twofold. One, buy your own cards, send your own cards. Then you don't have an administrative fee. Okay, you do your own cards. The other thing is make sure that the information you send us is correct. Okay, so when you send in that roster, make sure the name's spelled correctly and the email address is correct, in which case there won't be a problem. We just had an instructor the other day send their roster in, and the type of course they put CPR. Okay, what type of CPR? So we got to contact the instructor, which took half a day, to find out what did you mean by CPR. Was it a basic life support? Was it a heart saver? So again, that just ties up the whole day, takes away from the other instructors trying to get basic information that should have been on the roster to begin with. Remember, if you send in a roster, you still need to hold something that shows you taught those classes for at least 3 years, 1 year past expiration. And that's always been standard with the American Heart. That hasn't changed. So you need to maintain your records in case AHA ever wants to see your particular records. We will actually have all the cards you sent on file so that we can actually go back and pull those records if we are asked to show what cards we have sent. Because when you send a card, it's as if we're sending a card. So all that will be documented on our end if ever asked for it, but by the same token, you're supposed to maintain your records for a minimum of 3 years. Okay, let's talk about some other things. When you contact us now for card information, what you want to talk to is Christine. Christine is our card person, and she does extremely well with that. She kind of took that over when this was first starting. Has got it running super smooth. So she'll be here from 10 to 3, Monday through Friday. Not sure how to do the card thing? After you've tried, contact her, she'll walk you through it. But there are videos already available on the Instructor Network that you can pull up, review. They are excellent videos. And I don't always say that with some of the Hearts videos, but these are really done extremely well. You can watch those things and you know exactly what to do. So calling her is kind of a last resort, like, okay, I've tried looking at this doesn't make sense to me, help, I need help. Along with those same lines, we're going to offer an e-card program, e-card class, whatever you want to call it, once a month right here at the office, where you can bring your laptop in with you, hook up to our Wi-Fi, and she's actually going to teach you step by step how to send these cards. So if somehow these videos don't work for you, you just don't get it from them, then that's the next step, is come on in. We're going to run one of those once a month. They'll be listed on the calendar. When you go to our website, you see a little calendar for classes. They're going to actually be listed on that calendar, so you'll see Instructor e-card class. Click on that, sign up. Again, there's no cost for that, to get you up to speed and doing what you need to do. And again, the reason for that, we just can't spend 2 hours with one instructor on the phone trying to talk them through each time they send the card. So no, we got to fix that. Okay. Skype. One of the other things that need to be done that Hart wants us to do is an instructor monitor. Now, in our instructor renewal, that we do now every 2 years. You demonstrate your adult skills, your infant skills, your bag value, basically CPR skills. We go over the new things that are happening, get you renewed. But I also want to see you actually teach a class. Now, we've got instructors in California, we've got instructors in Africa, we have instructors virtually all through the United States, all through the world. With that said, I can't be in a Learjet flying from California to Africa to Texas. Yeah, that's not going to happen. But through the modern technology, and we've experimented with this already, take your smartphone and we can either Skype, we can FaceTime, we can message, or a new thing out called Duo, we can Duo. And that means I can actually watch your class through your phone. So basically, wherever you're at, set up your Wi-Fi, put your camera in the back of the room, we'll tie in, teach your class. I can watch everything about that class. You're teaching your class, you're doing your skills with your students, answering their questions, how you basically handle your class. And remember, this is not an I got you moment. This is all, well, you did this wrong. This is about making you a better instructor. And so I'll make little notes. If you're doing everything absolutely fantastic, I'll just go, hey, this is great, and I'll just click off and I'll be done. If you make some mistakes here, I'll make little notes. We'll go over it later as to, hey, let's fix this, let's do that. This is maybe a better way to approach that. And again, making you a better instructor. Remember, we make you a better instructor, you teach better, the students learn better, and more lives are saved. Again, that's why we're doing this. Now, with that said, let's talk about some recent cardiac arrest. Those who are in the Maryland area here probably heard on the news, White Marsh Mall had a cardiac arrest Christmas time. Basically, a guy walking through the mall, full cardiac arrest, bystanders, initiated CPR, made the save. Hit all the news here. Okay, I doubt if our Nigerian instructors caught that on the local news, but there was a save right here local in Maryland. We just got done teaching a class at Hannah School. Hannah School is out on Reisterstown Road, and one of their instructors came up during a class and told me that she had gone into cardiac arrest 2 months prior. The students, fellow teachers at the facility, did CPR, used an AED, and saved her. She's back to work 2 months after a full cardiac arrest. So yeah, this really does work. She's also going to be our guest speaker at the instructor gathering coming up. Remember, our instructor gathering is always the first Sunday in October. So please sign up and be there. It's going to be really interesting to hear her talk about this from the other side. What she saw, what she felt, when she came to. Pretty interesting. So again, sign up for that instructor gathering to hear that. Closer in, kind of on my own family measures here, my sister-in-law's sister's husband was at their Mexican restaurant, the one they go to all the time. He's sitting across from her in the booth, licks the spoon, falls back against the cushions. She begins to think, oh, he's kidding with her. It must have been hot, spicy stuff on that spoon. And so she goes on about, oh, come on, stop kidding me. Wake up, pushes him a couple times. Realizes that this is no kidding. He's in cardiac arrest. She jumps up from the booth, screams for help. Somebody help me. The people in the booth behind her leap out, yank him out of the booth, start CPR, and make the save. Bottom line, 3-way bypass later. He's back home from the hospital, doing absolutely fine. All this because the folks in the booth behind her knew how to do CPR. Had they not been there, yeah, by the time EMS got there to do something, he would have been dead and stayed dead. So, not many people have a job where what they teach literally saves lives. We're unique in what we do. And everybody you train has that potential to go out there and make a difference in someone's life, whether it be a choking procedure, whether it be a full cardiac arrest. So remember what you're doing, why you're doing this. Let's get out there, let's teach more people, tell everybody, their brother, including your family members, that they need to take CPR and get them trained. And let's see if we can't get these numbers up. Let's see if we can't get some more saves in the book. Okay, that's it for this podcast. Again, make sure you get in touch with us. Let us know what you liked, what you didn't like, some suggestions for our next podcast. We will probably be running them more often than once a month. I was going to do once a month, but some of the questions and stuff that come in, we probably will need to do maybe more than once a month. But they'll come out to you in your little thing, click on it, watch it, and then get back to us and let us know what you think. Again, Happy New Year. Let's make this a great new year, and certainly with a bunch of saves this time.